Welcome once again to Curt's Corner. We're back with you again today, and we have back with us Vicki Abadi of the Mount Zion Family Life Church. She's been conspicuously absent for a little while here, but she's back and has some new news for us.
Yes, I do. I'm moving. We will be having church services again. I'll give you that information next time.
Okay.
Because I don't have all that information. But what we're doing now is we're empowering people. We're doing training on the different technologies and using all the technology. Remember my cork board, it says sharing the gospel with the world. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's our mission. And like I told you last time, Jesus isn't at the cross anymore. He's up at the right hand of the Father. And he's given us all authority and power, because I talked about Pentecost, and what that power for is to carry on what he started. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're passionately doing. So this is a little bit different church because everybody's active. Everybody's being trained to do their part. We are going to get teams into the correction facilities. We're going to make sure we visit the different places, not just at Christmas time. We're going to hit the streets. We're going to hit the highways, the byways. And now we have also gone worldwide, as I said before, and we're using the modern technology to reach out to the world, north, south, west, and east, mm-hmm. just like a make disciple of all nations. And that's been really wonderful because there is so much amazing technology out there. So I just want to encourage everybody, just when you get to that point in your life where you just accept Jesus and you've been forgiven, don't stay at the cross, because he's commissioned all of us to do our part in sharing the gospel. And when he says make disciples of all nations, that's exactly what he meant. And that's what we're doing. So we're setting up teams. So I'm not saying quit your church and come to my church, because first of all, I don't have the facilities to hold a whole lot of people. But what I am saying is that in addition to your church, get a hold of me. We have a online prayer room of over 2,000 warriors ready to pray for you any time of day. We had our third day of World Fasting and Prayer coming up, and that's just been wonderful. If you're like me, you need to fellowship every day. You need to fellowship and talk about the Lord and just walk, and that's what you live for, and that's your purpose. And if you're like me, you need that kind of fellowship daily. So if you're not getting it, call me. I can set you up. I know of 2 really good online fellowship groups mm-hmm. that can be trusted. So I'm not saying leave your church. What I'm saying is, in addition, because we're all called to serve, and I could use the help at this point, because we have our Journey for Jesus coming up now. That'll be the whole month of December. And the other things, and like I said, I'm just waiting on the papers. I'm going into the jails myself in correctional facilities, but I'm a female, I can only do so much, mm-hmm. There has to be somebody for the males. And we're willing to train you. We're willing to train you. My home is always open. Please call. If you have a prayer request, you can remain anonymous. Mm-hmm. I don't need to post a name, nothing, where you're from, even the request itself. I can just put unspoken request. Mm-hmm. Because God knows who you are. But like I said, we are reaching out to the world, just like Jesus said, and I can use the help. Mount Zion's doing the same thing in Kentucky. We're working together to get another suicide hotline. It's a Christian suicide hotline going. The homeless, the hungry, laying hands on the sick. We're just going all out and just fulfilling the mission and the commission that God's given us. And like I said, don't stop at the cross, because he's called all of us to do something. And we all have something to share, and I would just encourage you all. And if you don't know Jesus, call on him today and get yourself into a Christ-centered, Bible-believing, Spirit-led church. And like I said, I'm not trying to say, hey, come to my church. I'm saying if you want to get involved in ministry, because there are no spectators, none whatsoever. Everybody is involved and everybody's working.
Well, it sounds exciting.
It is. I'm very
phone
excited.
number.
Oh, 218-231-2312 or 612-454-9290.
Okay, and we'll be running those numbers across the screen so that people can look at them and write them down.
Thank you.
And I assume that we're going to be seeing you in about a month again.
Yes, and I'll have information about the services then.
Mhm.
Right now, everything's
In the process.
In the process, but they are coming.
Yeah. Okay, well, it was good of you to stop by,
Well, thank you
and
for
I'm
having
sure
me.
that you'll be hearing from people.